Yeah. Just getting him all set up. So he's got his guitar on his guitar stand and everything else. Now this is we're starting off dress rehearsal tonight. We like to say we're going to start at 7:30. We never do, but we try to get closer to 7:30 because we got the young kids coming out these days. So young that, like, this guy just turned 8 years old a while ago. And so for what? You stay back there. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them. I can lie all I want out here. He's what? 8 3/4. Well, he just turned 8. How do you get to be 8 3/4? You had to turn 8. He will be 9 later on, but right now he's still 8, just having turned 8 as compared to the other 7 years he had before. Has a mind of his own, but he's also a musician of sorts. Many sorts, as a matter of fact. He plays piano, he plays mandolin, he plays banjo, he plays guitar. And he sings and he does rapping, and what else does he do? All right. We get the microphone down for him. He's also shorter than most of us. This is the fun part, because Tim has to figure out just how much lower he is than we're. Tim's pretty accurate at that, by the way. Ask Shade Dame on that one. Anyway, this young boy is not just a young boy who's coming to the stage to test out open mic. This guy actually he opened up our youth showcase the other night. Had 6 songs of his own, 5 in an encore, and then came back to do 2 songs later on in the evening in between sets for 2 other people, 2 rock bands that he happens to like. So he's no stranger to the stage, but he never likes to do the same song twice. I don't know why. So I'm not sure what he's doing tonight, but he's got his 3 songs he's got designed for us, and I know he's sitting back there going, "John, shut up, let me get on stage." We got a new tool for him today too. We got a new footrest. That'll be cool. What are you counting? 1, 2, what? You want to get out here? Oh, well, you just wait a minute. That's called standing in the legs, or in the wings. Standing in the wings, getting ready to break a leg. Do you know where break a leg comes from? Those wings up to the side. Those are actually legs, and when you cross that line, you're breaking the leg to go on stage to become an entertainer. So when you break a leg, that means get out there and break a leg, break the corridor, the little. Anyway, speaking of which, do you want to get out here, Malachi, please? Let me introduce you even closer. This is Malachi, ladies and gentlemen. He brought in New Year's here the other night. He was the one on stage singing and popping down the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put on quite a dance, did it quite well. As a matter of fact, if it's online, you'll enjoy it.
Okay.
So for those that just came in, this guy's name is Malachi. He's going to give you some knowing.
This first song I'm gonna do is a CCR song, and it's called "Long as I Can See the Light." Put a candle in the window, 'cause I feel I've got to move. But I'm gone, I'm coming home soon. As long as I can see the light. Pack my bags, let's get moving. 'Cause I'm bound to drift away. But I'm gone, you don't have to worry. Long as I can see the light. got that old traveling dog. I feel it won't leave me alone. But I won't be losing my way. As long as I see the light. Yeah! 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 Oh yeah! Put a candle in the window, 'cause I feel I've got to move. Long gone, I'll be coming home soon. As long as I can see the light. This next song was my encore for the showcase I did for December 30th, the 2017 musical Blowout. But too bad, but I didn't get to do it, but at least there's an open mic so I can do it here. So this song is by Imagine Dragons. It's called Radioactive. Waking up to ash and dust, I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. I'm breathing in chemicals. I'm breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones, enough to make my systems blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, oh. Radioactive, radioactive. Whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, oh. Radioactive, radioactive. Raise my flags, down my clothes. It's a revolution, I suppose. We're painted red to fit right in. Whoa. Breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones, enough to make my systems blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, oh. Radioactive, radioactive. Whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, oh. Radioactive, radioactive. All systems go. The sun hasn't died. Deep in my bones, straight from inside, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones, enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, oh. Radioactive, radioactive. Whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, oh. Radioactive, radioactive. Thanks. So, this next song probably will make my mom cry. Because my dad passed away about a year and a month ago, so this song's about him. Yeah, I wrote it. I'm not broken, 'cause my love is lost. He's so priceless, he doesn't have a cost. My dad was fun, we used to play all around the lawn. As soon as I got home from school one day, he was gone. Being not broken is hard. If it is, it's like a brand new start. You get stressed out up all the way to your lungs, then distract yourself and go out and have some fun. I cried so much until my eyes were so dried up and way too tired. It's like lifting a heavy cannonball to the cannon so it can be fired. Being not broken is hard. If it's this, it's like a brand new start. You get stressed out up all the way to your lungs, then distract yourself and go out and have some fun. Being unbroken is hard. If it is, it's like a brand new start. Get stressed out up all the way to your lungs, then distract yourself and go out and have some fun. Being not broken is hard. If it is, it's like a brand new start. You get stressed out up all the way to your lungs, then distract yourself and go out and have some fun. Thanks.
Through songwriting, you can vent out a whole bunch of all your emotions and all those things. That's kind of neat. You can take a situation and change it by being able to sing a song about it. Way to go. That's an early lesson to learn. I know a lot of singer-songwriters who haven't learned that yet. Way to go, bud. Malachi, pretty much a hero in our book these days. First of all, for getting up on stage and being unabashed, I'm going to do it. And he does it. So, speaking of which, Maddie. Maddie. I was thinking of Amanda, who's not here. Anyone know Amanda Dixon? By chance? Or Amanda Nixon? Nixon or Dixon? She's from Lake Cowichan. Her mom passed away just this year, and she was. We got a chance to meet her through singing as well, and we're enticing her to come down as often as we can, because she's written some good songs. And by the way, that's Malachi's favorite seat. Someone had it last night, and it was really hard to tell the lady to get out because it had to be the wife of the drummer. But Malachi wasn't too darn happy about that. Well, you know the words already?
What? I always know my words.
You can use that microphone.
Use your words. If I don't know my words, then I make something up. That's how it goes. Plug in
Well, we'll get all that. Now, Maddie is someone who came to us through Duncan Has Talent and through open mic and all those things at the 39 Days of July, and we discovered what a beautiful voice she has. But then she moved away, so she couldn't be in Duncan Has Talent, but we still got her to come down anyway and do some shows. And I suspect this year we'll do the same for the 39 Days of July. We're going to have alumni of Duncan Has Talent. Those people who may have been too old now or have moved out of the area but still want to come down and showcase what it is they do, because that's where we find a lot of the young talent that's coming up. And if we can help spark that fire underneath them and give them a location to do it, it sure makes it worthwhile for them and worthwhile for us as well, and for everybody in the community. Which speaks up to the point that we are starting our fundraising. Yes, I haven't actually got the GoFundMe page up yet, but as effective December 31st, we started a fundraising. We had a big New Year's Eve event, and that was fun. Raised a bunch of money, I think about $700 to start off with. And what we're going to try and do is raise as much money as we can so we can pay our rent a year ahead. And if we have enough money, we might even try and buy the building. But if we could pay the rent a year ahead, then that would keep my landlord really happy. The money that comes in would take a lot of the pressure off the musicians, and we can actually make it worthwhile for everybody. Because right now it's a struggle. Nice struggle.
It's all the way up.
Is it? Okay.
Is it working?
No.
Okay. All right.
Go, Mandy.
I didn't know I got my name changed, but okay.
Well, hey, who did I do that to? No, who do I do it to? I did it to Mary Ellen Egan. She hates that.
Yeah,
But I think
so-
Mary Ellen works for her. Mandy works for you. Maddie works for you as well. Which one? If I call you for supper, which one you coming to?
Honestly, I'll probably come to both.
Well, there you go. So it doesn't really matter. Yes, it does. Her
Well,
name is
most
Maddie.
of the
She's down from
names,
Courtney.
so-
Is it Courtney? Cumberland?
Yeah, I live in Courtney.
Courtney. The wonderful city of Courtney. Committing herself to her family up there, which I think is very good, because there's a lot of other things that might want to change, but that commitment to family is a huge thing, and that'll help you out a lot through life.
Yeah.
But right now she's down with our family, and she's going to sing us a couple, 3 songs you got tonight?
Yeah, 2 of them are with Chax, and one of them is with Tim. And 2 of them are with Tim. Yeah.
Oh,
so
really? Dr. Ted Cadillac's going to be on stage playing piano?
He sure is.
Cool. You know what? That's like, he doesn't do that for anybody.
He does it for shade. That's a lie.
I didn't say anybody. I said she. But he's doing 2 for Maddie. Right.
It's 'cause
You're
I'm
special, Maddie. Let's give it up for her, please. Maddie.
Okay, so my songs are a lot sadder compared to Malachi's, but that's okay. Pardon? Well, yeah, with the exception of one, but all of mine are, so I'm sorry. Is that good? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. So the first one is called Love on the Brain by Rihanna.
And you got me like, oh, what you want from me. And matter what I do, I'm no good without you, and I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain. And then you keep loving me, just love me. All you gotta do is love me. Got me like, oh, I'm tired of being played like a violin. What do I gotta do to get in, to get inside your heart? Baby, like, oh, no. Don't you stop loving me. Don't quit loving me. Just start loving me. Oh, and babe, I'm just fine with fire. Just to get close to you. Can we burn something, babe? I'd run for miles just to get a taste. Must be love on the brain that's got me feeling this way. It beats me black and blue, but it cuts me so good, and I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain, and it keeps cursing my name. No matter what I do, I'm no good without you, and I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain. Thank you. All right. And so my next song I'm really nervous about, so I'm hoping it goes the way I want it to. But this one is called Pray by Sam Smith. Young and I'm foolish, I made bad decisions. Block out the news, turn my back on religion. Don't have no degree, I'm somewhat naive. I made it this far on my own, but lately that hasn't been getting me higher. I lift up my head and the world is on fire. There's dread in my heart, fear in my bones, and I just don't know what to say. Maybe I'll pray. Maybe I'll pray. I never believed in you, no, but I'm gonna pray.
So that's it for that one. And now we're gonna get Tim. Yeah, we'll do the new one first, because then we can like end with a bang if this one goes bad. Okay, so this is the first time first time ever, brand new. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go. We practiced it once and it was good, but I learned it 2 hours ago. Yeah. So this is Echoes of Silence by The Weeknd. Do you have the monitors on? Okay, remember the tempo? Okay. It's really slow. This one again is really sad, I'm sorry. Do you remember the tempo? Okay.
Talk to me, baby. Tell me what you're feeling. You said you don't need to go. Don't you pretend you didn't know how all of this would end up. Oh, I saw it in your eyes. And baby, I could read your mind. And expectations were not inside. You know that talking to me like that on the phone would get me here. 'Cause we both wanted to do this, but I could tell that you were scared. 'Cause you thought there was more to us, but you know how this would end. It's gonna end how you expected. Oh, you're such a masochist, and I ask why. And you reply, I like the thrill. Nothing's gonna make me feel this real. So baby, don't go home. I don't wanna spend tonight alone. Baby, please, would you end your night with me? Don't you leave me all behind. Don't you leave my little life. Don't you leave my little life.
There we go. That was pretty good. It was so good though, don't worry. Okay, and this one, this is like basically my song. Like everyone who's seen me sing before knows that this is my song. So this is Skin by 6 a.m. and it's been a while. So yeah. It's been Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Do I remember the words? I don't know. We'll do it. I Do you remember it?
I did right before the show.
I know. Yeah, I walked up to the showroom and I heard him playing and I was like, yeah, I guess we're doing that one too.
Played perfectly when we were
Yeah.
on.
It's okay, you can do it.
Paint yourself a picture, what you wish you looked like. Maybe then they just might feel an ounce of your pain come into focus. Step out of the shadows. It's a losing battle. There's no need to be ashamed. 'Cause they don't even know you. All they see is scars. They don't see the angels living in your heart. Let them find the real you buried deep within. Let them know with all you've got that you are not your skin. Oh. When they start to judge you, show them your true colors and do unto others as you'd have done to you. Just rise above this, kill them with your kindness. Ignorance is blindness. They're the ones that stand to lose. 'Cause they don't even know you. All they see is scars. They don't see the angels living in your heart. Let them find the real you buried deep within. Let them know with all you've got, you are not your skin. Well, they don't even know you. All they see is scars. They don't see the angels living in your heart. Let them find the real you buried deep within. Let them know with all you've got that you are not your skin.
There we go. I think that's the first time we've done it and we haven't messed up anything.
Maddie and the great Dr. Ted Cadillac. The one and only Dr. Ted Cadillac. And the one and only Maddie as opposed to Mandy or Amanda. Wow. G'day, sir. How you doing? Nice to see you here. Meeting Georgia halfway. Sir, you. Now, do you have a plug-in for your guitar? So we have to get a mic stand set up for you. What's your name? Eric? Jared. As in Jared or Jarrett? Jared. J-R-E-D? G-A-R-I-D? Jared. Just like you write it. Cool. You're from around here? Good. Huh? That's close. It's a long walk in, though. Did you? Good. Good. If you walk with that guitar, when I saw you walk down the street, I went, well, I hope he wasn't going far with that. Okay, we got you stand. Are you going to sit or stand? Sit, okay. Stool okay? Stool or chair? This is really a lot of fun because we never know what's going to show up on a Tuesday night. Like sometimes there's lots of people, sometimes there's only one or two musicians. One night, John got to play here for 6 songs or something. We had a lot of views that night too. His mother watched a lot. She's 89. She's allowed to. She's proud of her son. John, unfortunately, though, he has the name John Hadfield. And we had a bunch of used books here that we had been given us from the library. And one of them was written by John Hadfield. And so he took it home. And he has this thing, even though he's in his 60s and his dad's 90, there's still this, you know, he can't live up to his dad's expectations ever yet. So he left the book on the kitchen table, and his dad saw it in the morning. He said, "What's that?" He said, "Oh, it's a book I wrote." "Oh, really?" Look through it, and he says, "Well, this is written in 53. You weren't even born then." He says, "Yeah, we just picked a date that would work." "Oh, John W. Hadfield. Your middle name isn't W?" And he says, "Yeah, well, we just used a pen name." I said, "Well, pretty interesting book, though. You did real good." So finally, for a split second, he had some respect from his dad, even though it was false. Right? And he likes to tell the story. He does that quite a bit. Tells that story. So I'm not speaking out of line. So anyway, Jared, Shemanis, you got 3 songs? Cool. How old are you?
22.
22. Cool. How long have you been playing guitar?
Probably like 4.5, 5 years.
Cool. You're better than me. Well, I tried doing banjo, just because. And then I found 3 chords I really liked, and I never went past those 3 chords. I could play a lot of songs with those 3 chords, but they all sound the same. You be quiet, Mr. Virtuoso. You know more than 3 chords. You're lucky. I actually jammed with Malachi the other night, and I learned a song. I learned how to do something on banjo, and with him playing guitar. And it was like real cool. He had to correct me a couple times. No, it's this way. But I got it. The other thing we're doing tonight too is we broadcast all this. You're coming next week to play too, aren't you, my dear? That's cool, because we broadcast all this, so it's all out there on the internet. There will be people watching tonight, and it's quite funny that or astonishing to tell you the truth, that our open mics end up getting things like 50 and 60 views within 24 hours. And I've actually grilled the people who've been here and said, "Was that you that watched it 22 times?" No, they don't do it. You know, it's just other people. There's a lot of people that like to check in and see what's going on. So no worries. You're on camera.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah, 5 of them. I'm not going to tell you where they are. No, don't go looking for them. No. Anyway, his name's Jared. We give him enough of a hard time. He's going to give us some music, please. 3 songs. Warm welcome for Mr. Jared.
So, hello. I'm going to do 2 originals. And this first one's called Contrast. You notice the flow from fingertips, and you question
change is coming soon. I must prepare. I know it's time to take much better care of all those in my life. I'm ever thankful. All those knots will be untamed. You notice the flow from fingertips, a new question. All of this, we've become intimate lips, completely numb.
Thank you. And this one's called Forests.
Deep in the forests of my mind, I spend my time. Deep in the crevices of the cliffside, I reside. Up there I could see for kilometers. What color stood out to me first? Stood out to me
Thank you. Okay, and I'm gonna play a Bob Marley song, but can't quite remember the chords. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. I remember when we used to sit in the government yard in Trenchtown, observing the hypocrites
had, oh, good friends we lost along the way. In this great future, you can't forget your past. So dry your tears, I say. No man no cry. No woman no cry. Hey, my little darling, don't shed no tears. No woman no cry. I remember when we used to sit in the government yard in Trenchtown, and Georgie would make the firelights as it was the logwood burning through the night, and I would cook cornmeal porridge, of which I shared with you, and my feet as my only guarantee. But I've got soup with shone through. But while I'm gone, no man no cry. No woman no cry. Hey, my little sister, don't shed no tears. No woman no cry.
Thank you much.
Thank you very much, Jared. Thanks for doing that last song, too. Because it reminds me that, you know, when people write their own songs, that's what they want to say. And when they pick a song that someone else wrote, they pretty well agree with what that song's being said, especially the Bob Marley tunes and things like that, when there was a lot of political things being said. So it's always nice to hear young folk picking the songs that they do pick, the ones that they want to emulate, the ones that they think that should be out there. That's kind of like having hope. I find hope in that. By the way, the picture that what's his name did, Barry, that was incredible. That just jumps off. That so is you. It's the colors and everything about it are just awesome. It's really a well done. You know. It did. I'm glad it did because it was.
Total surprise for me.
Was it? Wow. Incredible. Facebook's an amazing thing. I mean, the connections you can get. I just wish that everybody could see it all the time. You know, you send it out there figuring, I got 4,000 people to like me, but 10 of them are going to get a chance to see it. Unless I pay big bucks. Oh, well. Scott, I just took a thought you might want to do a couple of ballads. Or how's your voice feeling? He ran away. Not that well, obviously. Shade. Could I convince you to do one or two songs? Yeah, we'll take a break. But if I can convince you to do it, then we can take a break. Good. Shade's in. So we're going to take a break while we get Shade all undressed and ready. Oh. That didn't come across right, did it? No. While we get ready for the rest of the show. Thanks very much for staying tuned in. By the way, the music you'll be listening to in between is all music that was recorded here live by the wonderful, great Dr. Ted Cadillac, who's going to be undressing Shade right now. No. Getting her ready for the show. Scott, on the second set, you want to do a couple ballads? Something quiet? Okay, so he's got some throat things, so he wants to do something in the quiet zone. So we'll take a 5-minute break, 10-minute break, and we'll come back to you with a fully dressed show. Thank you. Kara McCandless. Kara McCandless will be playing here on the 14th of January. I like her voice. I like her choice of music. I like some of the wit that she throws in her songs. Like when she's going to. No, anyway, you have to listen to her music. What's that? Huh? Yeah, no escape. Yeah. So, we're going to get ready for the second part of the show. This is where Shay Dame walked in the room. And again, she played the other night, the same night as Malachi played in the Youth Blowout. Then she came back in and played last night, opening for the wonderful Kendall Patrick. Of which I remember Kendall Patrick left a lot of the English language in history, that she just went out there and said a whole bunch of stuff that was all good about you, Shade Dame. Shade's been away. She's been off in Alberta for a couple of months, 3 or 4 months, or whatever, how long the time it's been. It's been a long time. Seems like longer than it should have been, but she's back in town. So we're encouraging her to come here as often as she can. So like this is like 3 times in 4 days she's played. This is the kind of things we want to see, Shade. Because she does have something that's very special, and we really believe that the world should get a chance to know more about it. So that's why we're going to be doing the work we are with her. We're going to do a couple numbers with her alone. Then she's going to do a duet with the one and only Dr. Ted Cadillac once again, the virtuoso on piano. The child prodigy. He's in early childhood right now. He'll be ready soon. All right, she gets her special microphone. See? And then after Scott's going to get up, and we got a little neat thing here is that Bob Thorne, who hangs around quite a bit and has helped us over the years being a doorman and various things, also plays bass. So he's going to sit in with Scott for a couple songs. It'll be that's what I like about the open mic dress rehearsal Tuesdays. They're based on the idea that we're all here to have fun, here to feel like a family, feel comfortable to get on stage. Did you feel comfortable, Jared? I mean, it could be high pressure, but it really isn't, even though you got cameras and all that. It's got we try to create that, and that is easy to do when you've got audiences such as yourself that help make that part easier. Because it is nervous-wracking to be up here sometimes if you're not used to it. So when you've got the friends and the feel and the family feel, it's good. Do you feel like family right now, Shade? Good. Oh, do you know what's behind you? That's my pinball machine. Built in 1953. There was only 800 some of them built. And then it destroyed more than half of them because they were illegal, because it's like gambling, because it's about bingo. You could win money with them. It's bingo. It's gambling. And but that one's still in good condition, except I can't get into the back where the power's having a bit of a problem, but we'll figure that out. But I had played one of those when I was a kid growing up in Montreal in the mid-60s. We had a place called Charlie's, and the other day we were all chatting online about all those years ago and what we're all doing, where we all are now. You do that around Christmas and New Year's. And found out a whole bunch of people didn't know they were still around. We're all still alive. That's good. But we got talking about Charlie's, and that Charlie's was that pinball machine. So we were talking about that pinball machine. And within 12 hours, I went on used couch, and there it was, down in Souk. And I went, I gotta have it. And it was only $150. And it turns out that a guy who I grew up with, who his brother taught us both how to do leather work at the same time when we were 17, just happens to live around the corner and is now a millwright. A retired millwright, but we both work with our hands, and so we're going to pool our resources together and go back to pretending we were 16, 17, and 18 years old. Yeah, that's the treat. But right now, we're going to let Shade Dame do that for us, take us back to our youth. Please, Shade, to the stage.
Find my pocket. How many? 3? 3? 2 and then one with you? Oh God, I can't life today.
On the bright side of today, I illegally drove a car, so. Woo! Oh, shoot. Nope. Not yet. That didn't work out today. Yeah, lucky me. I'm gonna start this stuff off with the same song I've been starting it off with for the last couple days. Yep. Sorry. Okay. You were here before. Couldn't look you in the eyes. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in the beautiful world. And I wish I was special. You're so very special. But I'm a creep, and I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. And I want you to notice. And I'm not around. Wish I was special. You're so very special. But I'm a creep, and I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. I wish I was special. You're so very special. But I'm a creep, and I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Thank you. I think that was the best run through of that one I've had so far. Oh, Tic Tacs. Okay, yeah, I was really not prepared for this. I don't have to do any originals, do I? This is open mic. I do that one. No, I shouldn't do that song. No, I shouldn't do that one either. I just want to keep it, PG. I can't. I so desperately want to do a Tenacious D song, but I won't. All right, Britney Spears. Good.
I sang this one.
Me too.
The only difference is you can actually play it.
Oh shit. Should do it together sometime.
Sounds good.
Baby, can you see I'm calling? A guy like you should wear a warning. You're dangerous and I'm falling. There's no escape, I can't wait. I need a hit, baby, give me it. You're dangerous and I'm loving it. Too high, can come down. Losing my head, spin around and round. Do you feel me now? Taste of your lips, I am on a ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping under with the taste of your poison. Paradise, I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? Man, I love what you do. Don't you know that you're toxic? It's getting late to give you up. I took a sip from my devil's cup. Slowly, it's taking over me. Too high, can come down. Losing my head and spin around and round. Do you feel me now? Taste of your lips, I am on a ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping under with the taste of your poison. Paradise, I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? Man, I love what you do. Don't you know that you're toxic? Intoxicate me now, it's your loving now. I think I'm ready now, I think I'm ready now. Intoxicate me now, with your loving now. I think I'm ready now, I think I'm ready now. Intoxicate me now, with your loving now. I think I'm ready now, I think I'm ready now. Intoxicate me now, with your loving now. I think I'm ready now. Intoxicate me now. Come on down here, my bearded friend. Not the one with half a beard. Well, that was a good strap.
Yeah. Hi, Sid. And yes, I drove. Ooh. Illegally. He's watching the stream. Oops. Should I sit for this or should I stand for this? I'm gonna sit for this. I don't need to stand.
Oh, is Ox
Chewing on TikTok. That was a good high five. I'm actually really. That was good. It's like.
My hands are sweaty.
Oh.
It's a louder clack. Okay.
Gee.
I know this one.
I'm glad. Me too. Kinda. It's been a while. I don't even listen to Adele anymore. Only Shadington. Nope. Just kidding.
Why is it always the first one?
Do 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 do. Everybody loves the things you do, by the way you talk, to the way you move. And everybody here is watching you, 'cause you feel like home, you're like a dream come true. But if by chance you're here alone, can I have a moment before I go? 'Cause I've been by myself all night long, hoping you're someone I used to know. You look like a movie, you sound like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were sad of getting old and made us restless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song. I was so scared to face my fears, 'cause nobody told me that you'd be here. And I swear you moved overseas. That's what you said when you left me. You still look like a movie. You still sound like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were sad of getting old and made us restless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song. When we were young, when we were young, when we were young, when we were young. And it's hard to admit that everything just pulls me back to it. You were there, to when you were there. And a part of me keeps holding Oh, just in case it hasn't gone, I guess I still care. Do you still care? It was just like a movie. It was just like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this line in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were sad and getting old. It made us restless. Oh, I'm so mad, I'm getting old. It made me reckless. It was just like a song when we were young.
That's okay.
21 on mute, please.
21 on mute, please.
21 on mute. 21 on mute.
Is that my guitar?
There will be Kleenexes handed out at the end. That was really a sad song. Well, the way you guys know. It was wonderful. It was like really compelling. It was like, wow. Go for it. No kaboom. Kaboom. Now we're going to have no pressure. Scott Owen. Getting up after a young girl that sings like that. My goodness. Well, you sang really well. After all those things we said good about you. You do sing well. I'm glad you're back in town.
Me too.
Are you sitting or standing?
Scott? You sitting or standing? Well, there's no one else. No, it's you. You're not from Calgary. No. Are you sitting or standing? What's involves going to get up for one or two tunes? Okay. 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 Okay, we got her. We got it all under control. What'd you grab? What'd you lose? Oh. Sometimes these are really organized events. Sometimes they're not. There's a guy who's had a problem. He's going like almost a full week where he woke every waking moment of every day. He thought he was a moth and he couldn't figure out what was going on. So he went to the clinic downtown and he walked in the door and there was a door. He walks in and waits for about an hour or two until it's his turn, and the doctor comes out and says, "Great, what's the problem, sir?" And he says, "Well, I've had this thing for 5 days where I really believe I'm a moth. Everything I do, I'm a moth." He says, "Well, that'd be real good, sir. I'd like to help you out, but you're in a dentist office. If you're looking for a psychiatrist, and that guy's just down, like he's 3 doors down. What never made you come in this door?" He says, "Well, the light was on."
I'm not sure if he writes them or not. You'll have to ask him.
You ready yet?
I was once, and then I was born. Oh, this is horrible. Oh no, I have the strap on. Neck was jabbing up. All right. Yeah, just about. The whole head. Thank you. Okay.
Scott had no idea you were singing tonight. He stopped by to say hello. He's in the neighborhood. Had some things on his mind he just wanted to chat about. And I said, well, you know, chatting's one thing, and that gets it off your chest, but singing a few songs will probably make you feel a whole lot better than just sitting there ragging on about something. The consummate, the one and only singer-songwriter, Scott Owen.
Thank you, John. Thanks, man.
I could not get to sleep, it was on my wedding night. I was tangled in the sheets, I was dreaming of a light coming from a window, pushing up through the floor, kicking back the darkness, crashing through that kitchen door. Down to that old oak table I went to take a look. My whole life flashed before me, just like a storybook. She used to make me breakfast, sit around and talk, have another cup of coffee, maybe take a little walk. But that's just down a country road, rolling in the wind now behind that old truckload. Up before the rooster crows, there's an old dog staring at the dust down a country road. That truck is going somewhere, I just can't be sure. Tomorrow's just a day after all that's gone before. I've always thought of leaving, I never can stay too long. Now my memories catching up with me, and my street dreams have all gone. Like dust down a country road, rolling in the wind now behind that old truckload. Up before that rooster crows, there's an old dog staring at the dust down a country road. If I had a bullet, I'd put it in this gun. I'd catch that old dog napping, Lord, I'd shoot him before he runs. He ain't much good for nothing, except staring at the dust. And I wonder what he was thinking, sneaking up on us. Like dust down a country road, rolling in the wind now behind that old truckload. Up before that rooster crows, there's an old dog staring at the dust down a country road. I'm just an old dog staring at the dust down a country road. Just an old dog staring at the dust down a country road. Thank you very much. I forget my voice. I have some visitors on my vocal cords at the moment, and they're going to be zapped soon, but they're not zapped yet. And if my doctor saw me doing this, he'd be right pissed right now. So I'm trying to just play soft and quiet if I can. Now, where'd Bob go? This is Bob. Bob hangs out here a lot. Bob's kind of cool. Say hi to Bob. Bob's going to play bass. Now, Long John often talks about, you know, the opportunity of the open mic. People come up here and get their 10,000 hours in, you know, like just like any good trade, 10,000 hours is what they say you need to really. So, Bob's had about 12 minutes. So, I tease, you know. And I was trying to think of just a simple 3-chord song we could do, and I hope you can follow along. This just a G, C, and D thing. This is a song I wrote actually many years ago that was on a tape I put out. That's how long ago it was. It was a tape. Remember those? No. Okay. It's a song. I was working with an agency in downtown Toronto doing some street ministry for some of the folks there and stuff, and working in a poverty situation, helping people in that situation. And we were protesting the dome. It was when this big fancy dome was being built in Toronto, Sky Dome. And I remember they had a contest as to what to call it. And we all wrote down con and sent that in. Yeah, the condom would be great. Anyway, so that's mentioned in this song. But I lived on just off Bloor Street, Delaware Avenue, I think it was. I was right across from the Ossington subway entrance, the far one. Anyway, some people might know what I'm talking about. And looking out my window, we had this huge picture window, and that's where this song came from. And I recorded it on an album called Faces of the Money Man, who was actually Shay's papa. So it's just GCND, and follow me if, like I know you can. Do you want me to turn a bit so you can watch my hand? You want to stand up here? You got enough cord? Yeah?
Kind of short, but. Oh, there's a longer cord right there on the bench.
I got it short too, but don't worry about it. There we go. So she said. So what? Just watch me, okay? Now you might think it's going slow, but in your mind you just wanted to. Outside your window, well, it's moving mighty fast, and you're hoping it won't last. Outside your window, outside your window, there's cars screeching down the streets, police and colonels, they meet outside my window. And this world turns round and around, just like I heard it in a song. Outside my window, outside my window, I was talking to a friend of mine, and I said, you know, they're all just simple songs. Outside my window, and he looked me in the eye, said there's no such thing as a simple song. Outside my window, outside your window, $5 billion for this dome, 20,000 without a home. Outside my window, and they're walking down the streets, looking in the faces of friends they meet, who are without a window. Where is your window? Outside my window, there you go, thanks. How about Bob? Way to go, Bob. He's never played that song before. I think he bought the tape 24 odd years ago or something. I don't remember where it was.
He often wondered the secrets of the world. Subjects gathered round him like the leaves around a tree, in the clothes of many colors for the angry gods to see. Women, they all were beautiful, the men stood straight and strong. They offered life and sacrifice so that others could go on. A legend, war was never known. People worked together and lifted many stones, carried them to flatlands, died along the way, and they built up with their bare hands what we still can't do today. I know she's living there, who loves me to this day. I still can't remember when or how I lost my way. He came dancing across the water, Cortez, Cortez. What a killer, what a killer man. He came dancing across the water, Cortez, Cortez. What a killer, what a killer man. There you go. Okay, little Neil Young too. Thanks so much, folks. Thanks for listening. I'm going to stop now. It's going to really hurt tomorrow. Thank you. How about a hand for Bob? Now I've got a half hour in. There you go.
There you go. Thank you, Scott Owen. Thanks, Malachi, for staying the whole night. You've been just a regular down here. You have been. Don't forget to stay at home and read some books sometimes and practice. Remember that you got to practice. Well, that's what you do is you practice. You don't come here every night. You sit at home and practice some nights. I know you practice. Practice more. You got to keep on practicing, practicing, practicing. It's just what you do. You even got me practicing my song now. I'm learning how to, because I just got it. This young lady's going to be up next week. You're coming in, aren't you? Bringing your 3 guitars and some of your original tunes? Cool. No, some people just got to sit here and get a feel for what it's about. You just got to understand like how it's going to be, and it's not the easiest thing. I don't care how many times you've been up before, but if you've been away for it for a while, or however it is, getting on stage, it's got its moments where you're just not sure what you're doing up here, why you want to be up here. Like, why did I do this? Anxiety. We all know about anxiety, some of us more than others, but if you can get a hold of it and learn how to do that in front of friends, in front of what turns out to be family, it helps you to own the stage, to own that little space when you come up here. So no longer is it you and them adversarial, it's you and the audience as one unit. You work together to be entertained and to entertain. It's a wonderful feeling, it's a wonderful thing. So ends dress rehearsal tonight. I want to thank Dr. Ted Cadillac. This does not happen. You who are here tonight witnessed 3 times, 2 different acts, the man was up playing piano. Very cool. Big, big round of applause for that gentleman. He was down here practicing at 4 o'clock. Yes, he was. Practicing. Where'd you hear that word before, Malachi? You're doing great. Don't say you're not, but I'm just saying we can always do better. Some of the greats I know get up every morning and still do 5 hours of rehearsal just to stay in the game. Keep the fingers nimble, keep the mind going, stay in the realm of music or in anything that you're doing. Just make sure that you have fun with whatever it is you're doing. Good night for now. You don't have to leave. We're going to be staying around, hanging around, taking the breath air of our choice. Do hang out. See you later.